Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ada Ugo. I talk about skincare in this channel. I love skincare a lot. I'm so passionate about skincare. I love taking care of my skin, and I love seeing people around me take care of their skins too. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, also share the video if possible. Thank you guys for all your support. So in today's video, I want to talk about, or I want to share some basic things you should know before you get your TCA peel done at home. Doing your own TCA peel yourself, there are certain things you need to know to avoid mistakes. Okay, in no particular order, let's crack on. So, one of the things you should know is that if you're a first time user of acids, when I mean acids, I'm not talking about just TCA peel. I'm talking about acids in general, acid like chemical exfoliators, the likes of glycolic acid, lactic acid, mandelic acid, and all other acids that can actually exfoliate the skin. If you're not used to these acids and you want to use a TCA peel, I would strongly advise that you start from less than 15%. Okay? This is so that you can build up your skin, so that your skin can tolerate acids before you start using the TCA peel, because TCA peel is actually stronger than these glycolic acids and lactic acids and the rest of them. So you have to start with less than 15%. But if you actually want to start with higher percentage, then you shouldn't go more than 15%. In my own case, when I did my first TCA peel, I actually started from 15%. The reason being that my face was already used to acids. I was already using salicylic acids and glycolic acids, even tretinoin, 1 year before I actually started using TCA peel. Okay, even though I wasn't very regular with the glycolic acid and the rest, but at that point I've already known that my skin was going to tolerate the TCA peel, because I've used glycolic acid and I've built resistance in terms of irritations with this acid. So if this is your first time of trying this TCA acid, I would advise you should go lower if possible. But if you want to use the strong one, then 15% should not be more than what you should use. Okay? Another thing you should know is that if this is your first time of using TCA peel, I'm not talking about if this is your first time of using glycol. Even if you have been using other acids, like I mentioned earlier, the likes of glycolic acid and lactic acid, if this is your first time of actually using a TCA peel, one mistake you don't want to do is doing 2 layers at first. If this is your first time of using a TCA peel, you should do 1 layer. Nothing more than 1 layer. Trust me, guys. You don't want to, because the reason is that you don't know how your face is going to react to the TCA peel. Yes, you might be used to other acids, the glycolic and the rest of them, but TCA peel is another kind of acid on its own. You don't want to do 2 layers at first. Start by doing just 1 layer. Okay? And it goes like that. You don't want to do 3 layers when you have not done 2 layers. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, for example, if you're just starting out, like for example, this week, you're just starting to do your TCA peel this week for the first time, you do 1 layer all over your face. So in your next session, that is when you should do 2 layers. That is after your face has tolerated the first layer. Your next session, which might be in 3 weeks time or 1 month time, you cannot do 2 layers. Then after the 2 layers, you can now do 3 layers. That's if you think your skin at this point cannot tolerate it. To me, I always say that you shouldn't go more than 3 layers, no matter what. Once you keep building it up, your skin start tolerating it. You can be tempted to an extent to go more than 3 layers, but trust me, you don't want to. You don't want to leave it at 3 layers. I know why I'm saying this. I've been there. Sometime in 2019, when I did my third TCA peel, you know, it was supposed to be 3 layers. Of course, I did 3 layers all over my face, but there's this part of my face that I actually did the fourth layer on because that part of my face was very problematic. But during the peeling process, I noticed that I developed blisters on that particular place where I did the fourth layer. That means my face will not tolerate 4 layers. So right now, I can't actually go beyond 3 layers if I want to do my TCA peel. Although I've been doing more of 2 layers this period because I noticed that my face froze a lot, so I end up doing just 2 layers. But if I must extend it, then it has to be 3 layers, nothing but 3 layers. The fourth layers, I had blisters and I also had is it what they call it? Hypopigmentation, right? Not hyperpigmentation, hypopigmentation, the one that becomes lighter than your own skin. So I would advise, if you've done 2, try 3 and stop at 3. Remain there, okay? Don't try to go higher than 3. So when you using TCA peel, another thing you should do or you should not do is don't use any harsh cleanser. On that particular day when you're going to apply your TCA peel, do not use any cleanser that is harsh. Avoid cleansers that have actives in them. Do not use any cleanser that is harsh. Use hydrating cleanser. Hydrating cleanser, that's all you need. Even through the peeling process, you don't want to use any cleanser that has anything like salicylic acid in it, glycolic acid, or any kind of active in it. Seriously, use hydrating cleanser. Hydrating cleanser, guys, that's all you need on the day of applying the peel and during the peeling process. Okay, another thing you want to avoid is 2 to 3 days before you apply your TCA peel. If you're using actives, if you're using acids, if you're using vitamin C serum, any kind of acid at all, even retin A and tretinoin, the likes of them, you have to stop them. Just keep moisturizing your face through those 2 days to 3 days before the TCA peel. That way, it makes your face not to become so harsh for the TCA peel. Okay, no matter how much your face is used to acid, trust me, you want to avoid these acids 2 days before the TCA peel. So during the time of your peel, you don't want to use any products. During the time of your peel, seriously guys, just dump that toner. Dump everything that you use apart from your moisturizer. You just want to use only your moisturizer. I don't care how good your products are, whatever you are using at that point, you should drop it. If it's not your moisturizer, then I will advise you not to keep using those products. Those products, you can go back to them maybe 7 days to 8 days after you are done peeling, including actives. Give it about 8 to 9 days after you are done peeling. Then you can go back to your vitamin C, your vitamin A, and other serums or other skincare products you've been using. Okay, do not use washcloths on your face. Okay, those face towels. Don't scrub your face. Don't be harsh on your face. At this point, you have to be very, very gentle on your face, because at this point, your face is delicate. So you have to be gentle on your face. All right. And do not wash your face with hot water. Even on the day, like when you done applying the acid, that particular day, even the nails, even through the peeling process, just use warm water or cool water to wash your face. Avoid very hot water on your face. So when it comes to moisturizing, you might want to over moisturize, because at this point your face is very dry. You might be tempted to over moisturize. Trust me, you don't want to over moisturize. You have to moisturize morning and night only. Twice a day is more than enough for you. When you try to over moisturize, what you do is that somehow you try to stop the progress of the peel. Allow these peels to do their own thing. So what you want to do is just moisturize morning and night, just to help with the dryness. Okay. And you must not leave the house. I can understand if you're at home and you try to close the windows and with curtains, but if you must leave the house, please wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen. I won't lie to you. I wear sunscreen at home sometimes, but not every time. Sometimes I just try to draw the curtains, to avoid the sun penetrating. But if I must leave the house, I must wear sunscreen, especially when you have TCA peel on your face. At this point, your face is so sensitive that just a little sun can damage your skin. So at this point, wear your sunscreen. This is non-negotiable. You must wear your sunscreen, guys. You must. If you don't want to wear sunscreen, then don't get a TCA peel. Okay? I can't have a TCA peel done and not wear sunscreen. If you do that, you're going to regret it. Do not pick the peels. I know some people will be tempted to pick the peels. Me, I've never been tempted to pick my peels. I let them be. Do not pick them. Allow this thing do its thing. Okay? Allow the TCA peel to peel off by itself. It's a process. Allow it to peel off by itself. Okay? So this is what I just have to say about this TCA peel. I don't know if I left anything out, but if I leave something out, then I'll be in the comment section to address those ones. But for now, this is all I have to say, and this is all you have to know before you do your TCA peel yourself, guys. So when it comes to TCA peel, I want you to be realistic also. Be realistic. When you do the first peel, you might not really see results, although you will see that your face is glowing for sure. Even when it's only one layer that you did, you will see, though you won't have much peelings, just little slight peelings you will have. But trust me, at the end of the peeling, you'll notice that your face is glowing. But I want you to be very realistic. This thing doesn't work immediately. You're going to have to do multiple sessions of TCA peel. You're going to have to do at least 4, 5, 6 sessions of TCA peel, depending on how much damaged your face is. Okay? You have to do lots of them before you start seeing that, how will I put it? That effect. It's not like you won't see the effectiveness of the TCA peel during the first, the second, and the third. You will, but you will start seeing more during the 5th session, the 6th session. And trust me, guys, if you do the right thing, if you do these basic things that I just mentioned, if you follow these things accordingly, you will never ever have issues with your TCA peel. When it comes to this my YouTube channel, I try to make videos based on my experience. I read articles also to add to my experience. When I mean experience, I mean in terms of using these products. I will never come to my YouTube channel talk about products or talk about something I've never used or I don't know how it works or something I just read up somewhere. If I read it up somewhere, then I'm going to tell you, see, I read this thing up somewhere. I've not tried it, you know. But if I've tried it and it works, I'm going to share with you guys and tell you sincerely it worked. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to tell you it doesn't work. I'm not here to deceive anybody. Okay, so when it comes to TCA PEEL, I learned from experience. Like, I learned by using it. I'm one person that always learn by trying something. Okay, most of the things that I've learned in skincare, I've read articles, yes, but most of the major things I've learned from skincare are the things that I tried myself, the things that I've used myself, maybe trial and error. I tried this, it doesn't work. I tried this, it doesn't work. Then I try to, improvise a means, then somehow it works. And that is how I gain my own experience when it comes to skincare. And they're always scientifically right. Okay, guys, I have so many questions coming up. People have asked so many questions about TCA. I promise I'll make videos answering these questions, even though I've answered some in the comment section. I have more series on TCA PEEL coming up and other videos coming out about how to take care of your skin, how, many things that you actually need to know about acid and how to take care of your skin in general. Thank you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video and share. Bye.